Good morning, dear students of Class 8. Welcome to online class from the ground of LPM Public School, Gola Bazaar, Gorakhpur. Student, as you know, I am a science teacher, and today the chapter which is under process, chapter 4, materials, metals and non-metal. From that chapter, today I will explain you a topic of corrosion and rusting, and what are different methods to prevent the rusting. So let's start the chapter. Student, as you know, in this chapter, my topics of today will be of corrosion, rusting, and prevention. So let's start the first topic, corrosion. So student, you know very well, when a metal reacts with oxygen, it forms metal oxide. That is mostly basic in nature. So, student, when metal reacts with oxygen, it forms metal oxide, which is mostly basic in nature. But I am just giving you the name of such two metals, that is zinc and aluminium. These are also metals. They also react with oxygen. They also form metallic oxide, just like zinc oxide or aluminium oxide. But the oxide of these two metals are neither acidic nor basic in nature. They are totally neutral. Neutral means this zinc and aluminium, when they react with oxygen, it forms metallic oxide. Just like when zinc reacts with oxygen, forms zinc oxide. When aluminium reacts with oxygen, forms aluminium oxide. But these two oxides of aluminium and zinc are neither acidic nor basic in nature. They are neutral. Okay, student? Now let me explain about the corrosion. Most probably corrosion and rusting are both in cases the loss of metal. Example, corrosion mostly happens in copper metal. When a copper metal is exposed to moist air for a long time, this copper metal, when react with the water, oxygen, and carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, it forms corrosion. A green color layer arises on its surface of the copper when exposed to an open for a long time. That is called corrosion. So when copper reacts with water plus carbon dioxide plus oxygen, it forms copper hydroxide and copper carbonate. So this is copper, student, this is water, this is carbon dioxide, this is oxygen, student, this is copper hydroxide, and this is copper carbonate. These two together forms corrosion on the copper surface. So student, when copper gets reacted with water, carbon dioxide and oxygen, it together forms the copper hydroxide. Copper hydroxide and plus copper carbonate. These two together called corrosion, that is forming of a green layer on the copper surface, is called corrosion. Now student, next, and this is also loss of metal, copper, and next condition for the loss of metal of iron, that is rusting, that I am going to explain you, student. Rusting. When iron substance, iron, in every year lots of iron metals where they are been planted or used, means you can say lot of irons, lot of money is spent to replace those iron particles, because for a long time exposure to the moist air, they got a brownish layer of rust, which is the corrosion of iron. So when iron metal is exposed to air, that is moist air, it is hydrated iron oxide. So student, you can see ferrous, that is the iron, when come in contact with water and oxygen, after reacting of these three, ferrous oxide has took place, that is called the hydrated iron oxide, that is rust, which is reddish brown in color, that forms on the upper surface of the iron, and the quality of the iron gets degraded. So student, you have seen how rusting in case of iron and corrosion in case of copper. I have given you the examples with showing you the chemical reactions. Now students, I am going to explain about the preventive methods. Preventive method. First of all, let that iron object to be painted or oiling, putting oil over it so that the moist air can't directly